The Colleyville synagogue hostage taker who held authorities really on an 11-hour standoff was shot multiple times by FBI agents today. FBI also revealed it thinks it knows who everyone was who may have helped Malik Akram on his way to target the congregation. Fox 4's SHAUN RABB was at the FBI briefing today and is live with the latest tonight. SHAUN.
Yeah, Steve, good evening to you. The head of the Dallas FBI, Matthew DeSarno, says what happened here was an act of terrorism wrapped in a hate crime. We learned a lot more today about what happened on Saturday. Although they know everyone they believe they know everyone he's come in contact with while he was here, no one else has been charged, arrested, or detained by agents. And they still don't know where he got the gun that he used to hold folks inside the synagogue behind us hostage last Saturday. And as this drama began to unfold, listen, it was the local regional dispatchers of Colleyville and Keller, the local dispatchers on the phone with Malik Akram and Rabbi Charlie Citron Walker for the first 90 minutes or so until FBI hostage negotiators got in place. Law enforcement from across North Texas poured in to offer support. 250 plus officers from 13 different agencies, 182 FBI agents and analysts, half of them from Quantico, Virginia, FBI headquarters. Malik Akram, they say, committed both an act of terror, demanding the release of a Pakistani scientist who is in federal custody for trying to kill U.S. military and U.S. agents, and taking worshipers, Jewish worshipers, hostage in their own house of worship, a hate crime. I want you to listen now to the Colleyville police chief, the head of the Dallas FBI, and Rabbi Charlie Citron Walker, who take us back to Saturday in their own words.
As things were getting bad, it was really bad. I was absolutely in fear of my life.
The first officer arrived on the scene at approximately 10:45 a.m., just 2 minutes after he was dispatched. This officer has 2.5 years experience with the department. And with the insight of a veteran officer, within 1 minute and 23 seconds, he says over the radio, this could be a potential hostage situation.
We learned pretty early on that this was an active hostage situation. That team in Quantico is called the Hostage Rescue Team. They are the best team in the country, maybe in the world, in conducting what is the most dangerous law enforcement activity that exists.
We were constantly looking for an opportunity to leave, and it was very, very hard to find an opportunity where we all could leave. Right? That was kind of something in all of our minds. Right? None of us could imagine one person going and leaving the others behind.
And I think we both kind of realized around the same time that it's time to go. And I authorized the teams to go, and Rabbi Charlie authorized himself and his hostages to get out. And I think that's how it worked.
And he went from extremely agitated with the negotiator to all of a sudden very calm, like he was earlier in the day, just asking me for juice. And I was highly, highly concerned in that moment. And yet, fortunately, that gave us the opportunity, right, when we had liquid in his hand. And so with gratitude to God, with gratitude for all of those individual human efforts that allow us to be here today, I'm just overflowing with gratitude.
Colleyville's police chief, Mike Miller, tells us that a citizen here in Colleyville actually encountered Malik Akram Friday on a bike trail here by the soccer fields. He was on a bicycle. They found that bike on Sunday, and they were able to unlock it and get it with keys that Malik Akram had on his body. The congregation itself trying to move forward. Shabbat Eve services this evening, Shabbat morning worship tomorrow, and religious school Sunday.